Alright, I don't know if you guys are having any issues with your trunk not securing properly, and I'll show you. I'm going to try and close it, and that's what it's doing. So it's not securing properly. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and remove this assembly, which is the lock hatch. For this particular project, what I got is a power drill. I mean, you don't need this, it makes it easier, but you are going to need this socket size, which is it's a 12 millimeter. Alright, so get yourself the 12 millimeter, and then you'll be removing the silver bolts, and there's 6 of them. Okay, that's a 12 millimeter right there. We'll go ahead and remove those right now. You can fast forward to this if you want. Alright, so once you do that, you just kind of slide this thing out. You just let it hang right there. We'll be removing these 2 screws. And for that, I'll just switch this out into the drill bit here. Make sure it's in reverse, which it is. So this thing here, you'll disconnect this portion right here. See if I can do it with one hand. Yeah, so disconnect that, and then this yellow piece right here, you just want to lift it up like so, and then this thing right here, it just slides out towards you. Pop it out, there you go. So this is the thing that's giving me problems, and if you're watching this video, it's probably giving you problems as well. So we'll remove the tiny screws that they have here, and we'll go ahead and take a look inside and see what's going on. Let me pause this real quick. I got my handy little screwdriver here, which fits perfect. Okay, so I've removed the tiny screws. There's 7 of them. And once you do that, you'll remove this cover here. Just kind of set that off to the side. And this is the inside. So I can already see what the issue is here with this one. I don't know if you guys can see that, but if you look over here in the corner, this rubber grommet should look like this one, and it doesn't. It looks beat up. It looks pretty bad. As you can see, I mean, there's black little specks of rubber there. I'm almost sure that's what it is. I mean, everything else seems to be I mean, the teeth on this thing look good. Even the teeth on this looks good. I'm gonna say this is the issue here. So what I'll do is I'll remove this top wheel if I can. And you guys can fast forward through this if you guys don't want to look at me struggle with one hand. Alright. Okay, so the way this thing works, I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a lip right here. Let me see if I can use the screwdriver. So there's a lip. All this right here is flat. All this. Then you got this lip that's right here. So this ring sits against that lip, and then this portion of the wheel head has a lip right there. All right, so you got the lip here, and then this portion of the wheel that goes on top, of this, like so. Well, this portion here needs to sit on this side of the ring, right there, against that. So when you put this back, you want to make sure that lip right there is going to rest against this side of the ring. That's for later. So you can go ahead and remove that as well. I mean, you can inspect it. I mean, it looks pretty solid. All the teeth are there. So we're good there. Well, the teeth are here on this one. Sorry, I'm kind of looking off to the side over here while I'm recording, but all the teeth look good on this one. Again, this gear head right here looks good. The only thing I'm seeing that's is this thing right here, that rubber ball. I'm almost sure that's what's causing the issue here. I mean, look at this one. This one looks really good. This one looks crappy. So what I'll do is I'll switch them out. I'll put this one over here and this one over here, and we'll see if that helps. Alright, so let me pause this real quick. I'm also going to remove this pin here just to kind of take a look at what's going on. You just never know. Let me pause this real quick. Alright, I decided not to pause this portion. I'll just show you real quick. It's really simple. This plastic retainer here, it just pops right off. Just be careful. You don't want to break anything. It's really flimsy. And what this does is just retains that pin. So we can kind of move this off to the side with everything else. This pin here, it can only be popped out one way. You won't be able to bring it out. You can't bring it out this way. You can't bring it out that way because of this groove right here. So it's gonna go out that direction, and we'll pop it out right now. And try and do it while I'm on camera here. Let me see if I can do it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and push out that direction. Okay, once that thing is out, this, you can lift out this gear, and I believe it just comes right out. There you go. And again, you'll want to inspect the teeth. Everything looks pretty good. Actually, I just found something here. Dang it. This, dang, that sucks. So let me see, I don't know if you can see that, but one of the teeth is broken, so we'll try and glue that back together and see how that works. So I'm definitely gonna have to pause this video. So we'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and put some super glue on that one tooth. So I'm gonna let it, see if I can zoom in on it. I'm gonna let it sit, give it about, I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then I'll go ahead and put it back in there and see if it works. Now the thing that sucks about this is this particular part, all of this assembly right here, I don't think they sell parts, particular parts to this. They sell it as an entire piece, which it's pretty expensive. I think they run anywhere from like I don't know, $80, $90, and that's cheap, to about $160 for that entire assembly, for all of that. So I'm hoping this works. Again, I mean, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna zoom in on it again. There you go. Okay, so we'll let it sit for a little bit. Maybe kind of put it off to the side somewhere. I don't know where. We'll put it right here. So we just let it sit right there. And then over here on this side, I'm gonna try and remove that rubber ball and put it down here. Put this one up there. So let me pause this video real quick and let me do that. Now these little rubber balls, I got me a flathead screwdriver, and I'll just pop them out. See if I can zoom in on this. So there's really nothing to them. I mean, they're just little balls. I mean, rubber balls, and it's really nothing fancy. So I'll grab this one, and if I can, and this one I'll put up on top. And just kind of set it. Let's see if I can. There you go. So there you go. I just put it right in there. And then this one that's damaged, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let me pause this real quick. Okay. So this little ball right here, I don't know if you can see it. It's damaged, at least part of it is. So we'll put the side that's a little bit better, we'll put it over here facing that way. Like so. There you go. And again, we'll just wait for the we'll give this one a few minutes to dry up. I'll put everything back together and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I went ahead and put at least this part back. There's really nothing to it. You'll put this gear, you'll put this, I guess this yellow plastic gear part. It's the first thing to go. And then you'll put your cotter, not your cotter pin, but it's just a pin, and then this white retaining clip. And then that's it. Very simple. It's really nothing to it. Now after you do that, you'll put this on this piece right there, just slide it on top like so. And then the next part is this, but make sure this indentation here, make sure that indentation sits on this side right here, leaning against this part of the clip. Okay, you want it to hit that. And looks like about it. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and cover everything with the cap here, the cover. And then your screws will go back on here. So that's pretty much it. I'm hoping this works. If it doesn't, I'm gonna have to buy this entire assembly. And again, it can range anywhere from $90 to about $150. I think I've seen some up to like $200. I think it's pretty pathetic because the internal mechanisms fail. I don't know why they don't sell them individual pieces. As you guys can see, when I opened this, it was the little rubber balls. One of them was worn out. Why they don't sell just those by themselves is beyond me. And then there was the gear tooth that was broken, but I use super glue. Again, why they don't sell that by itself, I don't know. But I'm gonna cross my fingers. I hope this works, and yeah, we'll just give it a shot. I'll let you guys know. Alright guys, have a good one.